What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the United States. So today we're looking at the hottest states in the US, the 10 most hottest states in the US. So some of them didn't make the list, and I'll tell you at the end which states didn't make the list and it should make the list. So let's start it. Number 10, Arizona. Yep, not surprised. Arizona made the list. Arizona is very hot. It's the middle of the Sonoran Desert, which is one of the hottest regions in the world. The average temperature of Arizona in the summers normally can get to like 85 to above, so 90 degrees or 100 degrees. But the hottest day ever record in Arizona was on June 29th, 1994. The temperature reached up to 122 degrees. Number 9, Arkansas. Yes, Arkansas is it's a pretty hot state too. It's a little hotter than Arizona, but it's different though. It's pretty high humidity too. So the average temperature between like 88 degrees to 90 degrees. Hottest day ever recorded in Arkansas was August 10th, 1936, where it reached up to 120 degrees. Yeah, I can't imagine that with high humidity and with that. But yes, it's pretty hot there. Number 8, South Carolina. Looks like we're going to be staying a lot in the southern states, most of this list. South Carolina is pretty hot. The average temperature in South Carolina can be like, 85 degrees in the summers, low 79s, low 80s, and it can get up to like the 90s and the mid 90s. Hottest day ever record was on June 29th, 2012, where it was 113 degrees. So yes, South Carolina's pretty hot, and it's humid, very humid too. Number 7, Alabama. Oof. Let me tell you, the summers in Alabama, I've been to Alabama multiple times in the summertime. Oh my God, it's so hot. It's like you're dying. It's like you're suffocating in like humidity and stuff. It's terrible. The summers are horrible. The mosquitoes are really bad. It's not a pleasant experience. Average temperature in the summer in Alabama is between 89 to 96 degrees, and the hottest day ever was on September 5th, 1925. It reached up to 114 degrees. Number 6, Mississippi. Mississippi's summers are the same thing as Alabama's. It's very hot there too. If I've been to Mississippi summer, it's not great. I had one of the worst sunburns I've ever gotten was from Mississippi. It was a beach. It was really bad. It was so hot. That day was like at least 100 degrees. The average temperature in Mississippi for the summers are between 89 to 96 degrees. And the hottest day ever was on July 29th, 1930. It was 115 degrees. Ooh. Number 5, Georgia. I didn't really experience the summer in Georgia. I mean, I've mostly drove through it to go to North Carolina because my dad lived in North Carolina back in 2015. But I've stayed at a hotel in there one time in the summertime. It was pretty hot. Average temperature 85 to like 96 degrees. The hottest day ever record in Georgia was on June 24th, 1952. It was 112 degrees. Number 4, Texas. Okay, Texas has different climates, like humid subtropical coastlines and like dry climates. So like basically it's very hot in Houston. It's probably the hottest city in Texas. It's probably Houston. Honestly, I think it's more hotter than El Paso. And yes, all Texas is not desert. Swamps, mountains, forests, and others. But the average temperature in Texas is between 88 to 98 degrees. And the hottest they ever record in Texas was on June 28th, 1994, 120 degrees in Texas. Oof, that is hot. Number 3, Louisiana. Oh my God, Louisiana has some of the worst summers ever. Honestly, I've experienced it. I live in Louisiana. It's no joke. If y'all have never been here, and y'all have never felt humidity before, it's gonna kill y'all. Hottest day ever in Louisiana was August 10th, 1936. It was 114 degrees. Oof. No wonder why Louisiana's super hot. Number 2, Hawaii. This didn't really surprise me. I knew Hawaii was very hot. It's in the middle of the ocean and stuff, and it's volcanic too. It's tropical. Hottest day ever record in Hawaii was 100 degrees on April 27, 1931. It's not that extremely hot, but it is still very hot. It can get up above 100 degrees too. And before we get to number 1, hit the like, share, subscribe button and notifications where you don't miss out a video. So, all right, let's go to number 1. And number 1, Florida. Yep, Florida is the most hottest state in the U.S. Not surprisingly either. It's very humid over there. It's mostly surrounded by water in the Everglades. It's extremely hot. I think it's worse than Louisiana, to be honest. But let me tell you the record, or temperature-wise. Hottest day ever in Florida was 108 degrees. It didn't tell me the year, but it was 100% humidity and like 108 degrees. That's very hot, honestly. I think it's worse than Arizona. But yes, Florida is our hottest state. Thank you for watching. So there's a few states that should have popped up in this list, and I'm surprised it didn't pop up. Nevada, California, and North Carolina. I felt like, and Tennessee and Kentucky and stuff. And New Mexico too. I was surprised they didn't show up on the list, because desert states and like it's a desert state, and it's hot and humid in Tennessee and North Carolina and Kentucky. But that was our list for hottest states in America. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in another time. Peace.